Hey!
Can't do that.
It's your boy. Skinny Penis.
This way, man. Entonces, walkthrough. Exactamente donde lo dejé. Bueno, not really, porque ya maté el boss y le di una pela, pero I recruited
¿Cuál boss?
Stoneforge, I guess. I recruited the people who uses magic to create weapons and armor instead of the mercenaries. No, but este es el game without sheets. No money sheet, zero sheets, punto. And I made a pretty OP build for myself. Granted, because I was reading one particular talent here, it is. There's 100% repulse chance when wielding a one-handed weapon with nothing in the offhand. Sturdy accuracy when wielding one-handed weapon with nothing in the offhand. Keep in mind that accuracy is crit rating.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Right.
What the hell was that?
Cabrón, I found an affordable computer, look.
Oh, is that why you orgasm?
No. No, okay, I found one at exactly $500.
That's not affordable.
Your death awaits!
It's affordable for me en el sentido de que porque yo estoy buscando cerca. Like if I wanted to look for it, first of all, manera para
I'll hit you twice as hard next time!
Take that! Sorry, I can't. Interesting.
Por un momento yo creí que tú eras nivel 30 y yo dije, espérate que...
On it.
No, I'm not. I don't know why I'm leveling up so fast. Probably because I think I figured out how you level up and you don't get experience on matar cosa. The experience is generated from this. These things give experience. And because I have my character is basically leveling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 skills at once. Maybe that's why I'm leveling up really fast. I think I need the old man for this. Yeah. I need the old man, I need to level him up. You can see why I need to level him up. I need to teach him different aspects.
Can't do that.
Those are very powerful magic moves.
So, ¿con quién tú estás ahora?
What do you mean, continuously?
If I must.
Still, this
Are you still a judge?
Yeah, I'm a judge. I choose the rebellion, entre comillas. I'm still a judge. I'm not gonna rebel against Kairos. The only reason why I think I'm Kairos is because the same spooky song has played 4 times now every time I do something. Every time I take a side, or every time I activate a spy. looked it up in YouTube because I wanted to have the soundtrack and download it, and it turns out okay, the main
Can't do that.
song is Kairos. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Sorry, I can't.
So you're Kairos.
I mean, why else would I be able to play an edict, not first flames, and be able to resolve it?
Have a look here. It's all in the reflexes.
Después ya dice todos los reflexes after getting
You got it.
Get the fate binder back up!
that clear.
Get up, damn you!
You have to be.
You got it.
When you get out,
Yeah, no.
when you get out, you don't count.
¿Qué carajo?
Will do.
I need Landry.
Right.
I really need to bring Landry back into this, I guess. Crystal on the beacon is not responding to what? Really? What is in this room? Guess I need Landry. Guess I really do need Landry. I need the old dude. But I cannot respec him yet porque no tengo chavo. This game is really harsh on money, dude. I think I barely have it. Yep. Pero también yo me zafé comprando cosas. But they were kind of needed. Worth it. I think I bought a couple of purples. Yeah, I bought these 3 purples.
I got it.
Yo lo que sé es que yo necesito tener Barrack upgraded por lo menos 2 veces. What did I miss here?
Sorry, I can't.
You ha-
Yeah, dude, I'm broken.
have no hope!
My armor feels right.
I'll tear your skeleton out by your ass!
On it.
You have
El diablo.
Sé que lo que pasa es que yo estoy haciendo unos spells que dejan.
no hope!
Take that! Look at that, future corpse.
So increases might. How it defend engagement engage you part of the blaze while entering the weapon melee damage. Right, concentrate for the damage device. I'm gonna start checking him for damage. I need land.
Yes,
What is guy?
I got it.
Hopefully this guy's support man.
I got it.
What are they doing?
Sorry, I can't.
This is not allowed.
Din, 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 din.
Purple. I think it's red. Oh, it's not here. It's here. Yikes. Oops. Crystal in the beacon is now responding to torch key from these old. What? And how do I open this? Guess I need Lantry to figure out what's going on. Whatever that is. Okay, I haven't explored this one.
Can't do that.
You're empty.
All party members begin with 4 quick item slots. Yes, they do. I need to speak with them.
Fatebinder! It is always such a pleasure to speak with you.
Oh yeah, she's in love with me.
What do you need? Sorry, I can't.
I can't even fake find it. I'm tilted.
It's a 15-year-old girl in love with me. What's wrong with that?
Nigga! Do you want this to be Final Fantasy 15 again?
Oh no. Please don't bring up Final Fantasy 15. Leave that out. Travel here first, I think. Turn in the quest o hablarle a la gente como que hello. Hi. I did things.
Hi, I'm retarded.
No escogí los mercenaries porque no hace sentido. Los mercenaries atacaron este lugar. Even if it was the psycho leader, it still doesn't matter. Yo peleé un hidden boss por accidente, by the way.
I got it.
Hice el boss normal y por hacerlo mal el boss released from its prison. What is this? Fatebinder, it's good to see you. Soldiers from the Nderinga arrived not long ago. Matani, their leader, says she brought them here to protect the Senate for future attacks by Kairos' army. The challenges of the old wars will never keep me from protecting Latian's crossing. Yeah, I'll say that. Very good for your protection. Ooh, you opened up a sword. Oh, okay. So the
Right.
Vegetarian Guard are now in charge. Good, good. Yeah, he can open it up. What is this? Wait, did I finish this quest? Where's Gino? There's Gino. Be gone. Talk. Oh, we'll talk to him right away.
On it.
Ay, chicas. Entonces, por matar ese hidden optional box, ahora Barrack tiene absolutely también tengo otro por ahí. Esto mismo creo que es el because on crit, it hurls a blast of arcane damage. The Fatebinder makes people weak to magic damage, really weak to magic damage. Thinking of where's my lore? ASAP. Fatebinder, I'd like to see your wares. Alright, let's see if I can propel myself out of this economical hazard. Okay, what's next? Heavy, 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 heavy. Todo esto heavy. an artifact. Okay. Bueno, ya no estoy tan pobre.
Dab.
Did you just say dab? Este tipo, yeah. I'm gonna sell Version. I don't know if I should sell Tempest. This is an artifact. No, I should not. I can just upgrade it a Legendario and give it to... What is the artifact ability, by the way? Conjure Stormclouds overhead, bombarding the area with lightning bolts. How much damage does it do? A lot. And it stuns. Yikes. So I have learned que no debería vender named weapons. Praying. Yeah, no debería vender named weapons. Debería dejarlos por ahí. Todo lo que tenga
The tenderizer. Hey, tenderize this dick. Wait.
Oh, what? Nani? What are you saying?
Nani.
Titans. Booyah. I have 4 iron. Yay. I'm not that broke.
Will do.
Poggers.
What did this bitch sell? Relentless. Oh, he's the one who sells Relentless. So I had both dedicado. So we have for sale. Ooh. Stuff. This bitch. What do we have for sale? Ooh. Ah, he has Vile Tongue. Esta tipa necesita ese weapon. Pero a la misma vez, I can just upgrade. Pero de Minor Parrying, Minor Accuracy, Gut Seeker. ¿Cuál es el tiempo de recovery de esto? ¿196? 'Cause
Shut the fuck up. You're fucking drunk. What are you doing right now?
What do you mean?
What do you have to do?
Turn in stuff, dude. Pero this is part of the game, you know, buying shit.
No, I just meant what do you have to do?
Well, es que este tiene Night Hunter. Tengo que hacer par de cosas, dude. O sea, pero... Ay, Ay, pues tengo que reportarme. Wait, I can sell this.
Ya tú terminaste en el labyrinth.
¿El qué?
En el labyrinth ese donde tú estabas.
Sí, te lo acabo de decir, I finished that place. Lo volé en canto, todo, destroyed.
Annihilated.
Annihilated, man. I did my thing. ¿Cuánto vale este queso? Is this even worth to sell? Vamos a ver. God.
Cabrón, ahí dice que vale 20 bronze
¿Qué
pieces.
carajo pasó ahí? Like, this is what I'm getting. Oh, no, never mind. It's not even worth to sell. fuck the tenderizer.
What do you mean? You said not to sell it.
Fuck it, cabrón, que se joda el tenderizer.
You fucking
I don't need the tenderizer.
Yes, you do.
Potion of Heroes. Oh, right. I need to. I can't rip it yet. Elixir of Finesse. ¿Quién tiene Finesse en 19? Nadie lo tiene en 19. That sucks. Yeah, 12.
Right.
Right. Ok, so vamos a entregar el quest. Ya lo tengo que entregar, el paquete. Tengo que hablar con esa tipa. Lo primero antes de returning the quest al viejito. They have slandered my name. Arigato. I mean, help it. I was hoping you could clear. Okay, I have it myself. I have recovered the Magebane helmet from Radamon. That's why he puts his hands. I knew you wouldn't fail. Now
Did you
the
kill
person where
him?
it belongs. Please let me have it. Actually, I think it's safer with me. I have need of it for the time being. Nadie usa heavy armor. You have lost the Magebane helmet. Nadie usa heavy armor en este walkthrough, so. Oh, you can ask for it back.
Hey, bitch!
Right. Can't do that. Can't do that.
Return to Audrey and let her know yes, there's a forge bound. Uncover evidence will be listed here. Leave no one behind. You held Gary Scipio was Big Tulohara at the forge in Tyrion's Crossing. A widow's revenge. Okay, I need to talk to this guy again. I did say it was big terminations. Thank you again, much fun. Farewell.
Sorry, I can't.
Sorry, I can't. Okay, I can. I need to go up here. Yes, apologize to Jin. Fuck. Everybody was really cool with that axe. I need to save this. Because I don't know what to do with this stupid cunt. This bitch murdered her wife because her wife era la nieta del viejo. He could get the property, so she could get the ownership of this property, this land.
I would kill him.
You kill your wife and try to raise her. That's preposterous. I couldn't if I turned the first start. Well, mount me sideways. Okay, sure.
Wait, what? Wait. Go mount we side? Wait.
Is that enough so I can persuade merchants in town to give you this gun? The forge bound and it runs out of take it. I'll take it.
did you do that?
I'm not gonna kill him.
Why though?
Because this is not my territory to kill.
I got it.
Do you see Toronto banned anywhere? Like, it's not my territory to work.
Aren't you a judge?
Latian's crossing is neutral.
You're a walking fucking flag. The fuck do you mean?
Diablo. The way you say you're a walking fucking flag. Low-key, ahora tengo ganas de spec on el talent del flag. Que I literally put a flag on the floor, guys. Fatebinder brings you to the forge. I like you to free my friends for his. I hope you will examine Barrick. Diplomat, I have the utmost respect for the work of your guild, but do not until you possess any with the overlord. You must admit by examining magical marble. Surely an examination wouldn't follow the law. Forge works like a courtier, and I have little doubt that you can twist any arguments you have mentioned in front of a crime.
Fatebinder, you know as well as I that Tunon forbade this. I cannot be complicit.
Oh, just what will you do? Sit on the floor and cross your arms like a child?
If I must, if that will make the Fatebinder see reason. I have little confidence that Tunon will see it the same way, or that you will be able to shield me from his wrath.
Esto es lo mismo. Esto es exactamente el mismo pathing que la otra vez. Exactamente el mismo diálogo. That's kind of sad. Now he's gonna give me an iron. Me va a dar un tanto de hierro para meterse en este tipo. Yep. I'm gonna stab Barrick. Okay, Barry, you play. His armor seems to be healing, sí, exactamente el mismo diálogo.
Mamá huevo, ok, tú me lo explicas.
¿Ya tú lo habías visto?
¿Lo he visto?
Para averiguar lo que le pasa a Barrick con el armor, y básicamente we grab an ingot and we stab it with it, we stab it on him, and then we learn that he heals. Pero como yo le digo a esta tipa, I found exacto. Let's see, this scroll says you're much full expression. Then mention you might need some help.
Better, faster, and stronger!
You have lost battle bronze. Yes, actually, I fucking read to one of those. I said on the catcher. So I should have percent that last time I do.
That goat fucker.
Missing shipment. Tell me about the missing shipment. Our last item delivery was light. The bronze brother has been attacking Pokemon caravans for the years, and even though they're useless to them, they teleport just to spite us. Probably shouldn't mention this, but if you're going to help me, you deserve to know it. And there's some very important weapons being sent back to us hidden in that shipment. We need to repair them and get them back in the hands of the soldiers. My hunters are killing our porters and taking the rations. Well, no. Travel to the. I know a spawn doesn't much with known Brotherhood activity. It's a good start, it's any. Alright, burst. Level damage. Let's get your quickness. Killing spree. Strike 3 times with basic attack for 20 seconds. Yes, please. I'm not gonna read that. On the subject of spears. 1 hour and 15 minutes. No, voy a empezar de los Sage todavía. One quest at a time. The missing shipment. Send for the missing shipment. Seats of power. Way up the ages. need a sample. Trial of Archons. Crossing the old war. Return to Ari and let her know. So, coleccionar el bronce de Varric. O sea, donde Varric lo encontraron, entre comillas, tirado en el piso. Fused with the armor. And talk to a bitch. And then track achievement. Okay.
Arigato, arigato, arigato. Get the fuck out of here with that gay shit.
Before I travel to those places, I need to go to the Spire and check it out. Check for that new stuff.
Can't do that. Sorry.
I applaud you, Fatefinder. I like how Varric is leading the charge like, I will fuck you.
Here I make some executive decisions. Watch around for the first one. Yeah, you can play. I didn't know he would give me those periodically. I found a reference to that called Heart's Blood. Heart's Blood, let me see that. I need a library. Found this hilt on the old walls. Tell me about the forge. ¿Verdad? No puedo hacer. No puedo hacer. Este daño. 1.6. After recovery is not Oye, yo le quiero dar a esta tipa. Commercial specializes in light armor. Master training visual control wire, but you'll still control fire, frost, lightning, and rival. Solamente porque hice concurso. You have traveled the world. Oh, he has Dustclaw. Esto es buenísimo para combinarlo con el Night Stalker. Ravager. Is this the bow who had? Yeah, it's the bow. Only Verse can equip this. It's the bow that makes people bleed. And this is the bow that sets people on fire. I have nothing to sell. Except for this. Why am I so fucking broke?
Get money, motherfucker.
So, your latest acquisition has me thinking about the spires some more. By all accounts, they go as far back as the old walls. Over the centuries, the nobles of the Tiers have claimed the spires. But they've only ever battled over the land at the ground level of the monuments. I've never seen the glyphs of a spire light up in all my years. Not until you show up. If this were an isolated incident, I'd be confused. But it seems the spires, plural, are somehow connected to you. What's your secret? A disturbing thought. But I had it as well. If the Archon of Secrets tampered with your mind,
Perhaps you
I
were
figure it'd be
raped.
obvious. The same way that Narot's stooge Fifth Eye is noticeably strange. Maybe Tunon has more subtle ways of altering his subjects.
Dude, la cosa es que Sirin dijo esta muchacha que cuando ella tenía 8 años y ella estaba under the care of Kairos, ella hizo que Kairos se tirara por una ventana.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
because she has the power to influence people with music. Hizo que Kairos se tirara por una ventana y se tiró.
Yo no me imagino
And she got
fucking
punished.
cars.
Le dieron una nalgadita. I mean, she didn't get punished real bad, pero, o sea, Kairos no le hizo casi nada. Lo único que le dijo fue que tenía que estudiar los 7 días a la semana. Y ella estaba weirded out because like, she thought she was gonna be executed. Entonces, la segunda vez que she pulled a prank on Kairos fue en público, donde hizo que uno de sus guardias tried to stab him in the back. Well, him, her, whatever Kairos is, cabrón.
Ajá.
As part of
¿Y qué
a
pasó?
play. But it didn't work.
What?
Era una obra. Entonces Kairos estaba viéndola desde su cuarto hacia arriba, así como en los teatros esos de los medievales. Y pues mientras estaba cantando la obra, ella pues dijo que vinieron guardias y le petaron un cuchillo a Kairos.
And what happened?
El guardia lo intentó y explotó.
Oh.
Y Kairos lo tiró o sea, lo cogió y lo tiró y el corpse del guardia cayó al frente de la nena. Y en adelante le pusieron un casco a Sirin que no le permite influenciar a Kairos. But I'm 100% sure, digo, I'm 70% sure de que yo soy Kairos. Anyway, vengo ahora, I'm gonna grab some juice. Like I feel like I'm Kairos. Don't look it up.
Oof.
Después de este dialogue. Oh, he stopped talking. I want to know what you're thinking.
My mind is going back to Ascension Hall. I wonder if Graven Ash or Narot had claimed it as their own, would the spire come alive for either of them the way it did for you?
Or maybe I'm an Archon.
Why am
I'm not an Archon, dude. I'm just a random dude. Dead. And dead.
Ah, such a clever child. I can't imagine the Overlord would ever carelessly word an edict. You are right. I don't imagine Kairos leaves anything to mere coincidence.
I think it's smart.
If you're asking if Kairos built them or controls them, no, they predate all mention of Kairos, and I'm sure if Kairos could control the other spires, that fact would be shamelessly flaunted. But it occurs to me that perhaps Kairos didn't have a connection, but does now, thanks to your actions. There are other spires, and I've heard of notable figures trying to build monuments atop or astride the spires, but nothing I've read matches the mystical connection you've made with the spire.
Este missive, este intercambio de cartas ha sido bien épico. Aquí es donde yo le explico qué fue lo que me pasó. Y aquí es donde ella contesta. Greetings, Alexandria. You're correct. There are spires all across territories. The exact distribution of these monuments are also debate and speculation. But two facts seem commonplace. Most spires are built near the old walls, the mountain spires an exception. And nearly every culture that predated Kairos has some local myth to explain the builders of these spires. And of course, when Kairos has brought proper civilization, the area of the spire simply isn't discussed in good company. Cada que, yeah, exacto. Se deja de hablar de los spires. Here's what I think you need to know. There's the spire behavior on Cape Lowstone. Okay, blah. Second, and I say mostly tellingly, Kairos has laws against entering the old walls, but there are no laws against the spires. You could infer from that means Kairos has no issue with the lay of folks messing around with spires, but wishes to keep us safe from the old walls. Or you could think like an overlord and know that if you place a rule against something, you make it forbidden and desirable. Now I find it telling that Kairos forbids the hallways that leads to spires, but does not paint a target on the spires themselves. Last but not least, as a young Fatebinder, I once had to oversee a case of a man who had built a shrine to Kairos, around the base of a spire in the far southeast. I could find no evidence of falsity or slander. His shrine was almost as a reverent and loving tribute as I ever seen. At what point, though, this man claimed he had evidence that Kairos was here back in -50. He had merely uttered those words, and my senior binder swung the axe then and there. Being the new girl at the court, I said nothing, but I have long wondered why such a comment would require instant death instead of a traditional removal of the tongue.
Yes. Are you done?
Esta tipa dice, foster a reputation of power, make others fear you. This is what I seen Kairos and every living Archon do for as long as I lived, and there's a reason for this. There's the practical case that power and reputation is listed in threats, but there's a little element that I can't prove, but I know in my heart to be true. The fear and love of others will strengthen your magic. Now this last part I infer from my discussions with Bender Mark. In the few times he has spoken of his gruesome work of slaying those who might rise and threaten the Overlord, he has hinted that it's easier to kill rogue elements before they become famed and fearsome. In my lifetime, I saw Graven Ashes change from an unknown military man to a fearsome general, and I can assure you, he did not have the power to shield his warriors in those days when he was without title or reputation. The Archons will never, ever discuss the origin of their power, because such knowledge might be used against them. But all I have known all the Archons to be obsessed with the presentation of power. Your connection to the spires is all but a guarantee that the Archons will want to control and destroy you. It's a question of when, not if. Start thinking and acting like an Archon. As far as I'm concerned, you are an Archon. The Archon of the spires, oh, god damn it. We're quick to place labels on powers we easily spot, and history is replete with Archons of fire and ice. It is foolish to think that there must be a word for a thing before an Archon can control it. Other way around. The Archons show us what is possible, and we must step to their dance. The Archon of the Spires. That sounds so gay. It's like I'm the Archon of erect penises in the fucking sky.
That means you can make a big ass spell that can overtake the entire region.
Are you wiki-eyes, or are you just coming it up because it sounds really plausible?
It is. Is it not? Tell me that's not possible.
I mean, I guess so.
If you're the only one who can activate those spires, you're an Archon. You're something special, motherfucker.
Okay. Fuck. That's it. What have you made? Alright, so this is where, like I was saying, this is where I make my financial crisis decisions. I believe I need to upgrade this. I can upgrade this to legendary. Holy moly. It will cost me quite a lot, but it will make him hit stupid hard. But it's not needed. I think that I need to prioritize his armor.
You do. It's level 1.
No, it's level 2. You see, it's fine. It's gonna upgrade to superior.
Alright. Listen here, you fuckboy.
I'm gonna invest in his armor. Wow, he can really resist frost. And fierce. Los demás upgrades cuestan 4. Next executive decision. Oh, I lie. I need to help. I need to upgrade this bitch. Yeah, sure, why not? El helmet es su armadura más importante. Should I upgrade it further than that? I should not.
No.
Ahora, yo estoy bien. I really don't need.
You need a. I saw your sword. You need a better sword.
I need a better weapon. I am aware that I need a better weapon. I am aware that I need a really good one-handed weapon, but I'm hoping that a quest will give me one. That's the thing. That, or I would have to. Let me see. Thinking I should just like get. Oh. Thinking I should just like get an artifact, pero ninguno de los que está aquí es un artifact.
Dame a ver.
Control emotions. Wow, esa es buena para esta tipa, Siren, pero why would I give her a lance instead of her staff?
What is a sentinel? Is it a spear?
No, it's a two-handed sword. It's a 5% health while has wounds.
Headhunter is a one-hander?
Yes.
What does it give?
1% bonus damage for every 1% missing health.
Don't
Este es
think
el
that's
escudo
good.
de, este es el escudo de Barrick, que no se lo compró. Dice menos 50% all damage taken while health is below 35%. Pero como como conseguí ese two-handed axe se supone que en teoría yo uso el Sorcerer's Blade. Pero los control que me da son bien basura. O sea, por lo menos Gravelight. I know Gravelight is the most powerful magic in the game. Pero el de Atrophy es el que me saca por techo. Like, Atrophy just makes me wanna fucking, scream, dude. It makes me wanna fucking, just cry. Pero es básicamente el mejor weapon para lo que yo estoy haciendo. Se supone.
Why don't you forge it then?
Because the bonus stats they don't, no. They just don't work.
Déjame seguir viendo qué más hay.
Todo lo demás son otras cosas. This is iron gloves and stuff. It requires a book.
There isn't anything good, sí, es verdad, cabrón.
This is a staff that I could use, but why would I use a staff?
No.
Fuck, I have a one-handed specialization, cabrón.
Pues ya vete para el carajo y haz mis fucking quests entonces, cabrón.
I will need to find an artifact.
On it.
Or a named weapon and upgrade it. You encuentro un named weapon. I know, tenderizer, cabrón. I'm aware. I can just take this from Leto, but I don't want to use a mace, because if I use a mace, I lose my attack speed, y esto es lo importante, ya.
Pues no, cabrón, just wait. Let's go do quests. Or maybe you get a lucky drop, I don't know, cabrón.
I need to make sure. Claro, cuánto. No mames, que yo puedo convertir a este tipo en una broken bullshit. Mira yo. Oh my god, I can make it broken. I'll make it like a bowl. Why do we have one?
Oh,
Yeekes. Still should be broken. She's still broken. Yup.
Ya, ponlo.
Diablo, she's super broken. Vea, yo no debía haberle dado upgrade a los dos. Porque tengo Vile Tongue.
you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
You're a
I'm a
dumbass.
dumbass, cabrón. I'm a fucking dumbass. Se supone que ella está usando Vile Tongue y el otro y el artifact, pero el time yo le puedo dejar los weapons de ella. Claro, her damage went up by a lot. Oh, it's
Yes.
the same. It's the same damage, me parece que era 1.7. Eso es lo que yo estaba buscando. No sé si hacerle upgrade. No sé si focus on her first, having these two as legendary, and then just gain everything else from questing. Because that would mean one character que no le tengo que conseguir weapons por todo el juego.
You can. Pero necesitas más cosas, though.
Voy a esperar.
Got them in my
Fucking
sights.
Diablo, puñeta. ¿Qué? Ay, Dios.
¿Qué? ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué has hecho? ¿Qué mamadas has hecho?
I upgraded my helmet to epic.
Okay.
Para tener un full epic armor set. Así yo, ve, I have a 32% chance of doing a lot. I have balanced magic resistances. I have an okay amount of armor. And I have a 143% crit chance. So yeah. The ladders on the silver spires. This is a question that can get you killed. Okay, gracias. There is, I don't know about how Archons are born and come to power. I'm gonna never thought that Kairos and the Archons prefer it this way. If you know the dark way, challenge. I heard that Ash would merely be Ash to me before Kairos named him and gave him his legion with the backhand title. As a rebel, Grimmy, a literate partisan who was winning battles with his countrymen on the Northern Kingdom, lost left and right. Asha was always a good leader, but he wasn't born to be able to mystically reach out and protect his soldiers. The earlier mention of it's even to the tail end of the Northern Conquest, and if you read the journals, they don't tell stories of grievous harm warded off by Ash, stern looks. Instead, they talk of his soldiers finding their fears and doubts lifted from them by Ash's presence. A careful reading suggests the ability to actually protect his physical harm came years later, as that bond grew, and more importantly, as his legend grew. The legend part is the key detail in my understanding. An Archon's power is something of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The widespread percentage of an Archon's power is the very thing that strengthens the Archon's power. So if in Ash's case he had some early inkling of a power, the ability to such as the
Wait, you already read this already?
No, he just answered
Yes.
this. No, this is new. This is a new reply, dude. My advice to you is like act like an Archon. Take power. You can find it. Foster fear. Foster love. Never walk through life anonymously.
This is the same.
No, it's not the same. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at it
Cabrón,
right here.
En el gameplay de ante mamón.
Yes, exacto. I'm telling you, it's the exact same thing. Inquire about Blendin's mark skins. Ask about Kairos' wrath. Now, we report. Now we travel here and we find the bitch that needs to be found. And we'll slap that bitch. Why are these two walking apart?
Can't do that.
Do you have eyes on this?
No puedo tener más ninguna de las otras opciones porque Barrick no puede hacer nada por el agua. He will sink. That sucks. no tenía otras opciones. Que cojones, cabrón. Now we know not to bring him through water fields, dude. That's so tragic, man. Barrick's #1 enemy. Water.
Water. Has a 40% chance against frost.
Resist, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's immune to frost magic at this point. And it's not even purple quality armor. Hi, dog. Lead the charge, Barrick. Mortal Barrick. You gotta sit down and cross your arms.
Probably yes.
Like I could control an entire army now. Let's go find one.
I like this, Siren. I really do. This is heavy armor. Yikes, why am I not using heavy armor? I should be using heavy armor. But again, I'll fix this. On crit, interrupt a target. Bitch, what are we gonna increase for you? Reviving song. Can you learn it? Why can I not learn it? Requires area of respite. Oh. Okay.
You're a dumbass.
Removes a random hostile effect. Oh, but okay, why would I have a song like that? That song sucks. Area Respite. Since Area Respite now has the power to reach into the minds of others that are completely unconscious and revive them.
You have to now. You have no choice.
Yeah. Area of Memories. Summon durations. It summons an embodied memory. What does it do? It doesn't tell me the description. Siren recalls a happy memory and begins to sing. The power in her voice creates a memory that will serve to protect her and the party by forcing nearby enemies to attack it. Heh. To the Tears we march. The song that retells the events of Kairos' conquest over the Tears. Its 6 stanzas represents each nation of the Tears that fell before Kairos. Madiha Korasi, Mahochar King damage. Must save resolve, fatigued, 25% movement speed, removes a random hostile effect. Que gay. Esta es la mejor glory in battle. To be honest. Parry, dodge, resolve, armor, y shielded from damage. Famebinder's victory. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Y en el próximo nivel she can sing 2 songs at once. So swords, Sword of Strength, Sword of Justice y el Fatebinder's Victory, esos dos los voy a combinar. Obligado.
I got it.
I got it. Claro, todo lo que ya subió de level, what the fuck. Más uno aquí, más uno acá, más uno allá. Lo único que no me gusta de Lethian's Crossing es lo que tengo que caminar, cabrón. It's annoying. I need to rest. I didn't know I could do this. Assassinate killer's partido. Bring me the braces. I've gained fear with birds. We have lost loyalty with Barry. Are these the ways of loyalty to a favor and you find the mantle of justice? Oh. What do you mean? I'm going to assassinate her. Go shut that brush and have a brush. I have no honor. Assassinate the dogs. Why is that bad? I got an item from it.
Restart it before I slap you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
That's
not how you fight, you fuckboy.
But I thought I would get an artifact from it.
No.
It's okay, I'll restart it. Hey, I haven't offered to go up racers. I'll destroy these guys because I'm the Fey Finder.
qué, cabrón?
I thought she was gonna give me an item porque dijo, te voy a dar un rock in exchange for him, pues, pues me va a dar un artifact. And then I should stab her.
Cabrón, did you even read what they said?
Yes.
It's así porque yo
¿Verdad que no, man?
Barik and Verse hate them.
Oh. Clear side. Clear side. Your friend has abandoned the continent of tears and has turned calling us back. You all the rest you find the very turn. This says nothing of it. I'm asking you to kill the fate blind and just return to the track of folly of the echoes will have words with you. You always wanted to wear red, right, Barik? Subterfuge.
No.
I think it's for bad, that's not what you're
Cabrón, why don't you talk? Like, that's when you need to talk.
I'm gonna reload it because I said these bracers, they may not look that much, but they are a very rare base. Special crafted for east movements. Should go up shit. Scarlet Cross swap. Por querer subir de level mi subterfuge. Es que subterfuge usually means that I'm either saying a joke or plotting a trick, and it usually bodes with favor. I don't know.
Cabrón, you still need to realize where you're at. You're a judge.
It doesn't matter. Was that like a really bad joke? It's like, yo,
It was, cabrón, yes. Also, you're making a question that gives fear to this fucker.
Nobody wants to hear that one. Oh, the Arcana song habló en esta. When I return a portal, look at a screenshot will tell me your first unlockable. Clear sight. Say nothing. Fate by the judgment has proven solid enough thus far. Oh, it was worth a try. I wonder if Barik would betray you in esto.
No, no. Well, if he has fear, he does.
Güey, yo creo que si no tienes loyalty, porque si tienes fear, no te traiciona. Porque if someone's afraid of you, I don't think you would do something to piss them off. An elemental
We'll do to make friends.
God damn it, Fate Binder.
Break!
Right?
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Ahora por aquí.
Fall before.
Drink a
This is fire with fire.
This is not ordinary fire.
Wait, is this ice fire?
Yep.
I...
Yo hago thunder, and because I'm summoning them when they're frozen, they take more damage from all their forces. They just die. That was it. That's what I was gaining. That's terrible. They're even bronze armors. Come on, man. No, I would have gotten them anyways by killing them.
Will this do? It is nigh the size of a kite sheet. You have your rock. Let us leave this place. I have repeatedly asked you to leave this be, yet you persist. Do you think that you act in my interest? Do you think you know better than I where my interest lies? There was no ambiguity in the Archon of Justice's ruling. Thank you, Fatebinder. If this did not concern only myself, I would not question your decision so openly. But my interest in this is, well, obvious. This place haunts me, Fatebinder. These walls, these lands, they were hard ones, but they possessed an austere beauty. The general saw them for what they were. Lands well worth fighting for. The winds that day, they swept everything aside. They tumbled tearsmen and livestock like children's playthings. The dust choked our mouths and eyes. Trees appeared as if by magic, only to be smashed into splinters against stones. And those splinters cut like knives. We were no fool now, only take the
Yes.
Questions of that Fatebinder College. Fatebinder, so many interesting have begun to circle around you. They say you have blocked blades with madmen, overcome howling swords and mage pain, and even despite the strictures of the Overlord, claim artifact from the shadow depths of the Overlord. You seem to woo attention to the urgency of a new I try to avoid attracting too many swords to myself before I return. Yeah. I hope soon you make an effort to enter the core in the Bastard City. I often feel that it has been long since we last whispered the dark corners of Territus. You experience so many days left, so I can provide illumination of Talia. Archon Alexander. She's calling me Archon. She's calling me Archon now. I went to this question set up before it becomes rational too, so I find myself in a woman who stays ahead of the trends. Why Kairos, my son, would allow others to exist is a question we all pondered. The Overlord can certainly appear arbitrary, and if I learn anything, that's the point. Kairos is intentionally aloof and distant, both for matters of personal security and because if you have to wrangle the most powerful entities of Territus, you need to keep them from getting too comfortable. For me, the most obvious answer is that Kairos knows exactly what you're doing. She probably approves of your actions and is likely working at every opportunity to create a situation where you're acting in your own self-interest of satisfying her ambitions as well. Por eso es que yo pienso que yo soy Kairos. Por estas contestaciones. You have to consider one important detail. There's nowhere left for Territus to conquer now that the Tears are in the Overlord's grasp. What will the great generals even do in a time of peace? Pues señora, barely tolerable when you have a spy master. Or will you keep around such a monster when you no longer have need of such a gruesome weapon? We'll argue it is in Kairos' interest that the Tears be a costly invasion that claims the lives of many of the Archons as possible. Not enough meat to the Tears to keep too many sharks safe very long. Kairos ordered everyone to take Ascension Hall or die. The or die must have been an acceptable option, correct? If I had to hazard a guess, I say you have the unspoken backing of the Overlord. It's not like the Blade Mark can fight you where it moves.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Sorry, I can't.
Sorry, I can't.
Can't do that. Sorry, I can't.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
So we're done with that. Now I can get back to this. Lydian's Crossing. Back to the page. And we finish with the side quest. Crossing, I actually spawned right next to the fucking spire. It would be really great.
We received a missive.
Threats before they become a problem. Official executions are independent of his duty. As I understand it, Kairos has long used Bleeding Marcus and granted it permission. Since he can move about the world rather freely and he can evade all but the most absurd powers, he's the perfect predator to send against wild talents. I'm sure in a few tears, that's only wonder why there have been seemingly so few Archons born from this warfest. I'm sure folks with the potential to be Archons have occurred in the Tears time and time again, but they're usually cut down by Mark before the world hears them. It's likely safe to assume Bleeding Mark has his eyes on you and has orders to use his own judgment as to when to strike. I know the old man prays, but I strongly encourage you not to try to appeal to him with over displays of loyalty. He has no stomach for psychopaths, for psychophants. I sincerely believe he thinks every human being is selfish, twisted, naive, and there are those who are lying about it, and those that accept what they are. No true type exists. Yes, I think that one day have to come for you, as I say. Lying will end your life now.
I'll fight him, you little bitch. Come at me, fucker.
Will do.
Now we go back here. Le metemos el coso a Varric. Que lo estudien. Yeah. I'm done with Lydian's Crossing. Unless I want to buy shit from people or sell it.
Hell no.
Buy sometimes fire, I guess.
Yes.
Fire instantaneous travel anyways. I like how Verse and I look exactly the same.
lesbian couple.
Yep.
Except one of them is a hidden futanari.
They call me the cockfinder.
Oh god. Cabrón, your edict is of cock. ¿Cómo se llamaría?
The edict of futanari, cabrón. Hasta que el person
No,
esté
no,
preñada,
no,
tú vas a tener un pene. Find anything. What's happening for Barrick? You live here in China, photograph the overlord. For the song, it's ridiculous. How can I free the tears of the Alchemist while I'm in prison? How can I free the tears of the Archons? There's no other way.
Neither is an acceptable solution. This shell, onerous though it may be, protect.
Will do.
I was better off not knowing, Fatebinder. That the Archon's protection, ignorance of how deeply cursed I am, was the only blessing remaining me. I appreciate the sentiment, Fate, truly, Fatebinder. While we may not always agree, I consider you more than a comrade in arms. Which is why I hope you abandon this foolish obsession with removing my armor. No choice exists here. This armor remains my cage, as Kairos willed.
Wait!
Me acabo de dar cuenta de algo. ¿Tú estás viendo esto?
Yeah.
He's no longer this favorite.
I can accept that.
Uh-huh.
He's no longer this favorite.
At your service, Fatebinder.
Neither is. Wow.
What do you need?
I just noticed that. I don't think this bitch belongs to the tuna.
Fatebinder!
Yep.
It is always. What do you need?
They don't. She doesn't belong to Tunon anymore. They all belong to me. What the fuck? Yo no me di cuenta.
Of course you're an Archon, you fuckboy.
The Archon of Erect.
The Archon of Erect Spires. Cabrón, perfecto. The Edict of the whole spire. Perfect name, nigga.
The what? Oh, you mean for the penis? The Edict of the Spire?
Yeah.
Why not Edict of Erection?
Cabrón, this is medieval times. Come on.
Erection was a word back then. Where do you
Nigga.
think, where do you
Alright.
think erection of affection, the affection of my erection came from, dude?
No, okay. No, tampoco tan vulgar.
Eso no es vulgar. That's pretty nice. We put.
No. No.
Yes, en los tiempos medievales te decía, I'm gonna shag you, or chank you, or pork you.
Bro, come on. You have to make an actual good edict name.
The Edict of Erection.
Okay, whatever, cabrón. Ya me fijo. Whatever, dude. Lo que tú quieras, cabrón. I want to make a masterpiece.
Of Ascension. Or the Edict of Incarnation. Oh, nice.
No, I got it. The Edict of Deception.
Oh,
Nobody knows.
Okay, how much? Ah, tengo 11. Necesito 3 más. And I can legendary this bitch up. I guess I'll travel to the other spire. Let me go to Ascension Hall and report to. Hello? Oh, I need to click here. Are you serious?
It only took you 15 minutes. That's funny.
Yeah, I know, but it takes days to walk around. What do you mean?
Sorry, I can't.
Cabe aquí that I never looted. That's weird. Oh. Fatebinder. I've been meaning to thank you for your help at the Lethean's Crossing, but you are in Lethean's Crossing. How do you teleport here? Oh, right, the spires. Because the Forge has renewed, and we will soon have the finest arms and weapons for the Coalition. They will provide you keep Lethean's Crossing safe from the other Archons. We will undertake the challenge of arming whatever only. Alguien subió a la creo que fui yo. All the arms and the tears have been lit up. There's no one to wield them. I suggest we pursue the Unbroken as our next ally. They done irreparable harm to this favor with salvage weapons. Imagine what they could do with Kairos' own iron. Expect me to compare with warriors of Stalwart? It was their stubbornness that put me in this armor and grieved the general with encountered losses. Yikes. Almost open to conclusions here, my ironclad friend. I'd rather see us allied to the Earthshakers myself. This coalition needs intellect and strategy if we're to avoid the mistakes of the past. You're a remarkable specimen, aren't you? When this conflict is over, allow me to inspect that suit of yours. There is a symbolic victory in winning over the Archon's loyal servants to our cause. And if they know magic, that's a tactical advantage we can't ignore. If we're saying that the Earthshakers won't stay loyal to this favor allies and strike us from within, perhaps it's the right course of action. Oh, look at all these arguments. What are the burning library? What else should I know about the Blade Grave? Esta bears model. The Unbroken Sean Crow. Sister of India. This is the country. The Eater of Storm Stairs. So prepare so. Okay, yourself. The Eater was a curse on Kairos' enemies, though it touched some of us deeper still. The Archers are sent to fight this favor, and do you have a notion how I will convince them to turn? Cairn's demise, right? This is the new leader, but Isadora, his close associate, is like the old Archon Stone.
Wait, so that flag on the barrack is yours?
Yep. He's no longer this favor. I know for a fact the event is considered the master Archon is person. What body would they go for? The people still have their own bloods, which is
Oh yeah, you conscripted him, of course.
No, I earned his loyalty. What are the issues to go for a coalition? The Shaker sounds like our best bet. I will aim to recruit. Why don't we try to recruit both? Oh, we certainly should try, assuming they're willing to share the same tent and assuming other powers don't get to them first. In time, we should seek to add as many allies as we can. But you're on top of the representative, and we can't be in two places at once. Whom do you wish to approach first? Kinda want the Unbroken. Fine choice. Navigating the storm is difficult, but I will deploy a turn of scout to plot a refer travel to special that it will be clear. The Unbroken was left to them have shown remarkable tactics as a favor. They are worthy of sharing their bounty of our forges. If they will bow to the Overlord and join our cause, they say this, and this is why I think I'm Kairos. I'm worried that the Unbroken will spare the notion of bowing to Kairos in any fashion, but if I can be swayed, there is no hope for them. Whatever happens, just come back to essential war. Esto se supone que es una rebelión, pero yo no sabía que el juego dejaba que tú crearas, no sé, o sea, se supone que, no sé si me estás entendiendo, like, they serve Kairos, punto. Porque yo en ningún momento dije, que yo me voy a ir en contra de Kairos, aunque todos los dialogue options estén ahí puestos. Yo nunca los toco y nunca los cliqueo. So es como que I wonder if I can just take control of the lands por mí mismo y ya se acabó. Without rebelling against Kairos. His favor beat this down of the Unbroken, but they never all kind of sense. You know, so some luck prowling the walls of the Blade Grave, Unbroken partisans. But I imagine their dying breed these days. I can't imagine how they live being chased by this favor and plagued by the Eater of Storms. Fatebinder, I offer you my support on this mission. The Blade Grave is a place of memory. I left many cohorts buried among the ruins. There's no one. Could you elaborate? I would rather keep topics of war between us. You are free to make treaties as you see fit, but I am less inclined to place my trust in the south. He glances to Ari and back to you. I lost countrymen by the hundreds in the last day of the Star Wars campaign, and for my travels I became fused in this armor. The Blade Grave is the last place I ever felt human. This is all I will say about it now. Is that all? Your manner has changed. I consider your offer, but I make no promises. As that's straight for a moment, you can tell it's going to crumple into himself. You prepare for anything. After a long pause, the soldiers sagged aside a bit. My cohort marched on the Sentinel stand to complete a mission. We failed. You have invested much in this mission. Of course, you can accompany me. I appreciate that Fatebinder. Grandmaster is attentive and understanding to each of his troops, and it pleases me to see his example in you. I will point you the way to Sentinel stand. It will take me 100 lifetimes to forget those old walls. On the day, they shatter our events. Yeah, I love it. I received a missive from Tunon. Uh-oh. Daddy's calling.
Dad? Hello, Dad? Dad? Daddy? Wait.
Daddy's calling. Daddy wants to talk. So...
Cabrón, I sound so funny in your stream.
Yeekers.
Yeekers.
Blade Wall requires some time, but allows additional enemy to be engaged at one time and grants bonus damage to the other targets that are stunned or prone. I'll take this. I'm only taking this so I can start on one-handed mastery. So I can cheese. Pinning strike. Enemies that are struck from stealth are rooted in place. Ooh. These are valid weapons all. I wonder if I can cheese and throw a fireball and pin people. So yo lo que quiero es esto. Después que yo tenga esto, I'm gonna put everything on leadership. Every single one. Ahora por este level desbalance. Ah, because I haven't trained the...
Dumbass.
Because I was broke. Yeah, I was fucking broke. You know,
Check the missive our dad called.
oh, I'll do that in a bit. I mean, yeah.
Training is more important, Kappa.
Y este escudo, papi. El mejor video que tú tienes puesto. Exactamente el mismo escudo. Están charrando. Por lo menos estos tipos generan items para yo vender, like, gloria a Cristo. Para no estar tan pobre. Who is this guy? Oh, this guy's a trainer. Okay, so... Tempting. Para poder abusar de repos. Tempting para poder hacer más damage. Pero esto es algo que I will level up regardless. But I kind of want my lore. 21 levels. 20 levels.
Wait, but you would be OP if you get more levels, though.
I feel much improved.
Ya sabía porque había cojaron este level disadvantage. Like, where's this level disadvantage coming from?
Wait, you can train yourself. Why aren't you training yourself?
Not with him. Really critical hits damage. I mean, what? Damage? Wait, what? It's a passive that does what? Melee critical hits damage enemies near their target. Yes. pasa es, Jan, que I'm doing a cheese donde yo escaleo con might, con mis physical attacks, y doy, se hace relevante cuando pego con estas cositas que yo tengo, which is un trust, que hace un interrupt y hace blind. Con Sunder, que pues lowers people's armor by a lot, y con Slice, that applies a bleeding effect. Estas tres cosas, they scale with my basic attack. Por mi might está tan alto, I have a really low recovery setting. Entonces, lore es lo que yo entreno because it cheeses my magic. Instead of investing points in control, el mismo lore me sube el base damage de todo el magic que yo hago.
On it.
And at the same time, eso paquea con might y con el spell strength de wits. Cuando vienes a ver,
Right.
a lot of damage. No tengo mucho cooldown reduction. Not that I really need it, but
Yes.
I should start investing in it. I was gonna do something. I was gonna find the guy who trains me. And who is this person? Sandra. You're in the wrong game, buddy. They're buying the catch. Try to catch. Right before we start shedding tissue. Still, 10 seconds. Sandra, I'm at your submaster. As I say, oh, she's a sage. Came from lecture. Yes. No. This is not what I want.
That's what you want for her, though.
Yes. No exactamente. Prefiero Lord Corpse Eye. Oh my God.
No, yo digo para otra, la dicha esa de 15 años.
Yeah, let me control like necesito un maestro que me enseñe lore. Yo necesito 100 de lore. Y si yo tengo para entrenar 20 rank, salir caro.
No, es como, yo creo que son como 3 gold pieces.
Pues tengo esto para vender.
On it.
I like to train. Control fire. Got it. And pop. That's a lot. This guy. Oh, ya vende algo. Él vende algo. Yo debía haberle ponerlo. Yep. That's what I thought. Rockbiter Band Braces. ¿Qué es esto? Like upper level. Brawlers. Weapon crit menos 1 de armor. Yes, she does. Reverse. What? ¿Qué pasó aquí? Oh. Earthshaker's Rose. Bloodhound Heart. Outbound Gloves. Sage's Boots. Scavenger's Mask. Charcoated Leather Guild of Shard. Immune to fire.
Ajá. Ok. Ahora te lo hago un momentito.
Oh, I can read.
¿Qué? Sí. Está bien.
¿Cómo es posible que nadie me pueda entrenar en...? No puede ser.
I think it's one of those people there.
Didn't I hire someone? fire control. 100%. The binder okay. One-handed, two-handed weapons, dodge athletics. One-handed parallel athletics. One-handed parallel dodge subterfuge. Wow, Lisandra me entrena en todo menos lore. No tengo a nadie.
I got it.
This will be a hot mama. I need to learn. I need to put Jetto in mage. Ignite brand plus 20% fire damage on hit for 4. Ignite your target weapons. Ignite your target. Huh? Oh, esto es para mí. Yo no tengo base, yo creo. Yeah, whatever. Por eso, pero yo tengo... Upgrade. Ah, I could just pick my spells and upgrade them. 75. ¿Y esto? Select interrupt. Ascent that allows spells to interrupt. Oh my goodness. Flash fire. Searing palm. 75.
You need 100 lore.
I know, I need Lord 3 and 100. No, I'll ponerle una precision para que haga crit. Fireball, 80. ¿Qué le podemos añadir a esto? Range? No. Recovery? Yes. Cooldown reduction. Fireball. Fireball está 90. Flash fire, ¿qué le podemos poner? Accuracy. So it can crit. No. We can add some range. Where do I learn more? Oh, it's in magic. Magical Prodigy. Adds the spell Breach Affliction to Trust account. Also grants bonus to magic skill for a short time after using Trust. So, gasté mi tiempo poniendo puntos allí. Se supone que yo ponga puntos acá. Expanded Mind grants additional spell slots. How many? 2. That's what I need. Yo creo que yo tengo 2 slots que no hacen nada. Ya, este ya. And before I keep on with the journey, I need to work on inventory management porque tengo todos estos consumables y no los I haven't distributed them. Mira para allá. Entonces ya en una pelea ahora been like, oh, ¿dónde están mis pociones? Volé. Entonces esta tipa se supone que está usando esto en battle. Where are the smaller ones? There were like 2 more. Oh, only 1. De esas habichuelas negras no tengo, ¿verdad? No. Entonces, this is raw meat though. Oh, this is for Beastmen. Oh. unlock 6 armor. What do you mean? Oh, that's what it means. Cold water plus 10 armor and magic defense. Remedy. Just gonna use this. Put this on inside. Maybe I should give this guy the healing potion. Le doy a este tipo. He's the one who takes less damage. You'll only use potions on an oopsie moment. Oh my gosh, he barely has anything. What am I doing? Potion of invisibility, yes. Potion of elemental barrier. All of my yes. Entonces, what are these? Removes bleeding. Remedy. What does this do? Sleep. Oh, makes me. Espérate, I think. No. Think que tenía eso. Oh, that was potion of protection. ¿No tiene potion of protection? No. Esta que tiene poisons. Only 2 poisons left. Oh, that's okay. Inventory management done. The seating, Songburster set our local. And now our dad has called us. The voices of Narath me mandó un missive. And the sage me mandó un missive. Status report, the fate of the forge. Fate of the forge, this one's done. Alexandria word reached the court that you have dealt with the Sididius mercenaries claiming for themselves the mantle of defenders of Latine Crossing. You have the gratitude of both myself and the Overlord. The disruptions in the settlement long stayed the production of iron goods for the war effort. Foreign Master Sedenia personally thanked me for your intervention. She further informed me of your arrangement with her. So long as you remain loyal to the Overlord's law, I see no conflict of interest in one of my vassals taking a role of leadership over one of my sworn guilds. Take care not to abuse that role. My daddy likes me. Status reports. You are to report to the Bastard City at once. Be prompt, lest I mistake your tardiness for reluctance. Turn on the idea. Okay. Send a confirmation. Ask for more information. Send an excuse. Send a confirmation. As a request, I will be in your court in good time. Fuel for the flame. Here is Fatebinder, champion of Tunon's Gallows, Lair of Corbin. We hope you recognize that we bear you no ill. Oh, este es the Wrath que me está hablando. I have a lot of favor with him. Why? I understand treachery, if not the Arcana of Secrets. We always held the very high esteem for the work of other specialists in the arts of duplicitous. Make no mistakes, dear Fatebinder, after your little performance at Benjamin's Well, and with such a flair for theatrical illumination, you have ascended in our estimate. We trust you will understand that when we peel the flesh from your bones and squeeze the bile from your quivering innards, it is strictly out of artistic integrity.
Ya yo terminé de leerlo,
The courtesy of a fellow professional. Nothing personal. Este fucking Jin, cabrón. But you have a gift for her, delivered through you to the girl's questionable faculty with letters. We learned from one of our birds that a mercenary in Haven has been absolutely gloating about slaying her sisters. His boast even secured him toward defending some cross immersion. Show her the sigils on the reverse. She'll know what they mean. That was an Arcana master of cacophony. The opposite page contains several ink-scratched symbols that look like nothing more than child's pictographs of their favorite animals. Send your thanks, inquire further. Tell him, respond rudely. You know what? I'll send him my thanks. Receiving your missive was an unexpected pleasure. I shall see to it that Britt is informed. Doubtless. Okay, Fatebinder Alexandria. Diablo, cabrón. So cold.
Déjame ver, espérate, no, déjame leerlo.
No, eso es chiquitito. Yo le contesté ahí rápido y conciso, como que thank you. I'm not even going to contend, even though he likes that. I will gain favor with him por Leto. Oh, I think I need to speak with. First?
Couldn't help but notice the bird from Cacophony.
I love her voice. Scrutinizing you with her mismatched gaze. Oh, yikes.
The voiceless birds have a certain hollowness to their movements, like puppets, or the fifth eye. But seriously, what's the boss want from us now? Maybe summarize it for me?
To put a blade through the skull of one of the
Wait, what? He found one of the shits who killed my Furies? Let's pack up and go.
There's something else.
I don't know exactly. There's someone who helped murder my sisters-in-arms. But we know where to find him, right? Let's go pry the whole story from him. There's a lot to love about spycraft. The trickery, the blade work, keeping your senses awake, balancing on the edge between confusion and discovery. Memorizing the Archon's childish pictographs is not my favorite part. Malfora. She's one of Harshion's people. Bit boring, but gossipy in the way that pays. We should be able to find her along the road to Lethian's Crossing. The voices gave us the passphrases that will get Malfora to open up to us. When we find her, let me do the talking and everything should run smooth as sea glass. This will feel good, Finder. Wildly, incredibly, stupidly good.
She was rubbing her hands together and she's talking like a horny girl now.
Are you asking me if I trust the voices of Nerat? Archon of Secrets, Spy Master, Arcane Pillar of Green Smoke and Flame, Immortal Magician, Eater of Minds, and Connoisseur of Perversions?
Otherwise, voices of Nerat quería violar a Siren cuando tenía 13 años.
Of course not.
Just gonna drop that there.
But if it's some convoluted trap, I'll have your back and you'll have mine, right? Lead the way.
First thing first, Daddy wants us. We can't keep Daddy waiting. Let's go.
Go! Daddy! You just hear me screech like a banshee.
While making your way through the wilderness, you come upon several dense shrubs literally dotted with crimson berries. Fruits are plump and ripe. Are these the berries that I think?
Don't! Stop! Leave!
Harvest the berries. Offer the berries to a companion. Sitting. She winkles her nose at the fruit in your hair. Where did you find those? They don't look very healthy, she found. No, that's not right. They don't sound healthy. Can you not hear them, Fatebinder? They sound disquieting. Leave with berries. I got me a what? A budding rose toxin. Menos 30 lore for 30 seconds. On weapon crit. Yikes. Y menos 4 wits. Oh, this is good for killing mages. Bro, I made a toxin for killing mages. Cantazo a alguien y le quito lore y wits, cabrón. The fire blast, look, I want to fucking ember.
Remember to save.
It's a potion of heroes. That should be using. Instead of this. Why do I have this fucking fruit? I should be using why do I have fruit in my inventory?
I don't know.
What does this fruit do? 1 wits for 600 seconds, I'll eat it.
Right.
Right. What does Daddy want?
Did you save, boy?
I will now. What does Daddy want? Yikes. Okay, Dad.
You return as summoned. Despite the weight of responsibility on your shoulders, the court appreciates your devotion to our good work.
Why is this voice cracked?
It should come as no surprise that your activities are closely monitored. As an extension of Kairos' law in the frontier, your progress is a topic of some interest. I sent you on a mission to bring order to the chaos of this civil war. Not enough time has passed for me to expect any significant progress, but I am curious about your findings all the same. I want to make sure your time outside the court's shadow is being used effectively.
Okay, there we go, back.
Did he change mask? Is that why his voice is different?
It sounds as if the dissident factions of the Tears hold you in some esteem. Be wary of tightening your bonds with the southern savages. We are meant to rule these people, not walk among them. If your activities shed light on what transpired at Vendrian's Well, and the chaos of the Tears, then we trust your judgment.
Why would I say this? Why is this an option to say this with lore? Why would I say that? I will say nothing.
Do you think that silence shields you from judgment? Do not insult this court with childish games. You have spent some time on your own recognizance. The efforts of our military and the challenges they face should be no mystery to you. Tell me, are you any closer to determining which of the Archons is at fault for the troubles of this campaign?
I hope you reload. Thank you.
The Archon of War prides himself on his loyalty, and the skilled fighters he trains have turned the tides of this war on a number of occasions. On what grounds do you make this claim? Material evidence is hallowed to the court. I respect your diligence in collecting it, Fatebinder. You bring hope to my ambitions of bringing order to this divisive campaign. Be sure that you remember this and any other evidence you identify when you are called upon to present your findings in a more formal manner. I look forward to receiving your full report. I will summon you again at the...
Lo único que yo encuentro que yo puedo decir ahí es que I don't want to be with them a moment sooner. It's the only thing that makes sense.
You wanna try the lore one?
Cabrón. Why would I say that?
Just cause, okay. Will your save file be deleted if you do?
It was the other time.
You return as summoned. It should come. It sounds as if the dissident faction. That is a bold claim.
I actually do not know.
But I can tell that you stand ready to defend it. Even though I cannot thank you for such a damning remark, the court appreciates your honesty. You have spent some time on your own recognizance. The efforts of our military... The Archon of War prides himself on his loyalty.
Ash is devoted to his...
I look forward to
receiving... That is funny. Okay, at least we know which one to choose now, Lamau.
Lamau. The first one, dude, the lore one was so dangerous, dude.
Hashtag we like to live on the dangerous side, cause fuck it, we're Archons.
You're the Archon of Spire. It should come. It sounds as if the dissident factions of the Tears hold you in some esteem. Be wary of tightening your bonds with the southern savage. You do well to distance yourself from them. Though while you share their company, you might stay in their good favor. Pacifying the Tears without further loss of life is a golden prospect. You have spent some time on your own recognizance. The efforts of our military and the challenges they face should be no mystery to you. Tell me, are you any closer to determining which of the Archons is at fault for the troubles of this campaign? The Archon of War prides himself on his loyalty, and the skilled fighters he trains have turned the tides of this war on a number of occasions. On what grounds do you make this? Material evidence is hallowed to the court. I look forward to receiving...
On it.
Politely agree. Because it's a bit of no thoughts, we all work for forbidden law. Surely you must know that you're asking me as officers to take but I have no other reason or pressing. I will listen to all you have to say in person. I'm sending a bird inside our home. Hey, you want to talk to me? I'm guessing he's the greatest enemy I will ever face. If I piss off, wait, what is this? Why is this here? Why is this unlocked? I need contact. I need help. I need some help. Child of Archons. Evidence against Osh. Hidden truths. Se has a hit already. Oh. Deja que la carta llegue primero. I'm lost in the fire inside. Creo que es este sitio. Mission Crossroads. Sí, porque este es el main quest. Todo este es el main quest. Stone Sea. There's a spire here. There's a spire there. There's 2 spires. Not a single spire. Oh, there's a spire here. Where's the other one? That's it. Faltan 1 o 2. 3. Yeah, that's it. Son 3. Faltan 3, solamente 5. Vamos a hacer el quest de esta perra. Encounter.
Arigato.
Yeah, fellas. Oh. Say hold you.
On it.
That's what pájaro. Oh, Laura. Hey, before I talk to you, I'm gonna move your shit. Oh, you have some nice shit.
Right, can't do that.
Let's talk some bitch. I'm not open for business. It's something more. I understand she can handle herself. Excuse me? Quite yeah, give us what we need to know. What did I say? I said like, we can. Yeah, well, so I assure you. Oh fine, the road to Starwood is paved in iron. The farm for sure are mostly here. Am I supposed to say nothing, right? Yeah, I'm supposed to say nothing. Pero es digo que yo voy a decir todo. Yet their papers are in the flames. Yeah, I wasn't even close. I prefer my bowels where my bowels are, I guess. The other thing
Yeah, you're the fate finder of the.
Man, you're taking myself Crocus. That's a funny name.
Not one for foreplay.
Nope. You ran off all the garrison, they stopped us. If he's still at the crossing, I don't care if any future employee less than who is that shit? Claude dealer originally out of the Astro. He hired Crocus and a few other last week, claiming he had extra protection from his daughter. Why can't I put his daughter in the crossing in the first place, or Lord only knows. 2 verse. Shit sticks.
What did you do?
It's not going to be easy to find a caravan between here and the Blade Grave. Luckily for you, I'm very good at what I do. He usually goes to Stalwart by the way of the Ocean Spire, but he's cunning and needs to make time to avoid.
You learn something every day.
Hunter's Respite is not luck in the world, man. Your best way to away from him. Hunter's Respite. What can you tell me about Hunter's Respite? I'm just going to. I suppose I'll friend hope he shows up. Let's run all of this. Just okay.
The
Everything I'm so confused later. That way, questions as someone else. And I leveled up because I'm OP. Yeah. Fucking level 12, boys. Let's go. More wits. More wits. I am a walking offensive mage. How much points on lore? Yes. Yes, please.
Jandor's back.
Oh, I learned another one. Sigil of Piercing. Answer that causes distance impact spells to travel through their targets in a piercing line. Oh. Sounds hot, boy. It's really hot. I'm gonna put range on this one. And now flash fire 90. I'm going to eliminate the rage and I'm going to put the interrupt. Oh my god, I'm 2 lore points away. You have to be kidding.
Oh, by 5.
Intensity, maybe? Yeah. Where's my control fire? 92. And my lore is 103. No, pero por lo menos tengo Searing Palm que hace interrupt, ¿verdad? Yep. An interrupt puede ser de un segundo,
I got it.
but an interrupt is an interrupt, dude.
Okay, so we have to go now.
Hunter's Respite va a ser el quest de... Maybe get her loyalty to 5 and call her a wife.
You want some fuck? You want some food? Birds, let me smash. Oh, hello, kitty. Why are you following me, kitty?
Kairos, Alejandro. I think I'm Kairos.
It's easy.
FBC. Look who's back. Back again. Sam's back. So Stellar. Okay. Give me a second. Let me sit down. Me cannot use my brain when I'm what?
Oh shit, two arms. Oh. So like, long story short, I restarted the game with no cheats. Now that I understand the game. And I decided to make a build. I call it the Flamebringer, and I bring flames. I am a warrior con un one-handed weapon and leather armor. But get this, I set people on fire. I am a walking crowd control mage.
Wait, so did you level up, by the way?
I'm level 12, yes. Higher level than everyone in the party. No sé qué hacer todavía porque, bueno, siempre debo empezar la pelea con Mantle of Flames.
Can't do that.
Oh my god, what is that damage to the barrack? Did you just see how much barrack damage did to the...
Dame como 5 y te hago el chocolate, ¿ok? ¿Pido, chef?
That was rape. My god, my character is broken. Max difficulty, by the way.
I'm back. Hello? What happened? Why?
I don't know, he just started dancing. Some orders you don't follow. I swore loyalty to Kairos. Go and hold Nerissa. Go kill Katorius. They're your true enemies. They're the ones who deserve your justice. Where we will. Please. Where's my phone?
Why do you need your phone?
Se me olvidó la comida. Se me olvidó comer.
Here.
I am so dumb. Se me olvidó comer. I've been sitting here like, why am I so hungry? And then my girlfriend was like, don't forget your food. I'm like, oh. This is why you don't rely.
Are you gonna let him live or what?
I am using my powers as an archon of knowledge.
Yeah?
Yeah. To figure this one out. After confronting him. Wait. Wait a minute. No me dice nada. Okay. He is protected under Kairos' peace, so that means that killing him will break the law. Okay, there was no loyalty lost. Please, bro, trust me, we got worse people to hunt. I heard him call loyalty to Kairos, so I'm granting him protection on the guy. Please stand down. Yeah, I've lost low. Fuck! I'm gonna alt F4 guy out of. Pissed. God.